be a hell of a meal, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, buffet. Trying like hell to hold it still, but I'm getting so tight. Where was you standing at when you heard that grunt?
Sitting outside this bush right here, or this grass right here.
Outside the grass. It sounded like it come.
Standing just like this. I was fucking with the horse over there. Trying to get the horse over here by the water trough. I'm trying to get him to come over here so I can pet him. And I heard that. It was like a...
Did it come from back over this way over here, or back
right through, yeah.
right through here? Yeah, that's where that sucker be laying down there. Or used to. I can tell now he's not laying down there anymore. It's probably since I put it on YouTube, I guess. Because I can tell now he look different. You can see some of that stuff's not smashed down anymore. It's gonna regrown like that little.
Check this out.
That one little stalk right there is back standing up again. So he ain't been right through anymore probably lately. So.
See this? This was pulled off right here. That right there.
What is that?
That's like something like maybe trying to get a limb full of berries.
Yeah.
And did that.
What did it do? Huh.
Really wild to fucking look through there and see a big gigantic face.
It's wild, huh? It'd be wild. I'd shoot you in the leg, make sure I got away. That's my technique. That's my researcher technique. Cripple whoever I'm with, I make sure I'm getting out.
There you go. Laying on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Huh.
Yeah, I heard the grunt, and I turned around and fully expecting to see, you know, fucking Bigfoot standing right in front of me. I didn't see nothing. I walked up to about where you were standing and was looking through the woods, and I got thinking, man, I'm really close to the woods. I think I'll back on off, and I didn't want to walk around this side I just want to walk straight, you know, on that side of your house, closest point to the door, and then something hit the house. Like, I don't know, maybe a dirt clod, maybe it wasn't a rock. There was no, you know, it wasn't a rock. It was soft, whatever it was. And then a few seconds later, you come outside, and I was like, I think it might be a possibility I had me something going on, but of course, it could be overactive imagination too. But I heard that.
Heard a grunt.
That sound. Huh?
Like I said, man, we got hogs too. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you. I
You
mean,
never heard no hogs sound like that?
well, only you know what you heard. I mean, I'm not saying that's what it was, but
Yeah.
everybody else out there's gonna throw out alternate ideas out there. So
I
beat them to the punch.
When I heard it, when I turned to the left to try to see what I heard, I fully expected to see something standing there. Because you know, it was obvious. I heard something grunt. I don't know.
Yeah, they do that stuff on purpose. I know why. I know why they do it too.
Do it?
So I know why they do it too. I was telling Joe, my wife, I said, 'cause my red boxes bring all the Bigfoots to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can show you what I have to the yard. That's why they come to the yard right there, man. The red boxes in them crocs.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of it. And no shirt, of course. Well, you know, man, you fat when you go outside in December and they still ain't got no shirt on, nothing but Crocs and some red boxes. I've seen one right back here before.
Have you?
Yeah, I got the camera right there.
Yeah.
And I turned it on. As soon as I turned it on, I saw him just kind of like a silhouette. I saw it turn and walk away. Of course, I just turned it on. I wasn't recording, so.
Right here where Bailey was standing when that video was taken.
Yeah, right back here.
Right there.
Yeah.
She was looking that direction.
Yeah, right back in here somewhere. Well, this has always been the hot spot. This patch of woods right here is the hot spot. This is where the leaning tree is, where I cast that track at, where Travis had his first sighting at, and where I hear all the limb breaks from those videos and all that stuff. It all happens right through here. Probably not so much anymore, but I can't imagine they keep coming here because they know every time I walk out the door, this is where my eyes are focused at. But I got one thing, I got to get back to the doctor and get my prescription glasses updated, man, because my eyesight's so bad. That might be a good thing, though.
Yeah, yeah.
The piss poor eyesight might just save my life or help me keep having something traumatic. Yeah. Having good eyesight, I might have seen something I might not want to see up close. Or very good eyesight, I might not have missed that night. I shot at that juvenile, and I've really been in deep shit. Since you heard it, I just want to come back here and record. The thing is, just walk back here and you record these woods and stuff, and then replay it and put it in slow motion and put it out there for other people to do the same thing. And if there's anything in them videos, then people will pick it out. It blows my mind how folks can pick out that stuff and see it, like that black bear. In that one video, I'm just running around talking about all kinds of stuff and shooting videos. There's a black bear, and I never even saw it till somebody watching the video pointed it out to me.
Yeah.
Who brought that thermal with you? I don't know, the foliage is so thick right now.
It's been broken right here.
Oh man, they're always peeling out through here and walking through here. You can see where the trail is and stuff. I mean, it could be other stuff besides Sasquatch. They ain't the only thing moving through here, because I have seen deer here recently come out the tree line through here. But when you start looking at all these tree breaks, like that one right there, and 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 this hole, there's another one right up through there. All these trees are all about snapped off.
Yeah. This one broken too.
Yeah. Let's see, go right back here, man. You got it. This is where right back here, where that one that I videoed that it started out, they V'd off into two, and they both were snapped off at the same height and broke off smooth, and the tops are not nowhere to be found. And this is where, like I said, man, Dave and I run out all through the damn mountains and stuff looking for signs of Sasquatch. I'm like, man, I could take 10 steps out into the woods and see more of what I saw up there in the mountains. I'm spoiled. Like stuff like this, all this stuff's busted. And the guy made an interesting point about this. He said, he said if that was storm damage, he said it wouldn't be laying in all multiple directions like that. The way that it's all laid out. Yeah. And plus, we got to look at all the other stuff that's around it. There's none of that stuff right there, But it's damaged like that. And you got some other stuff back there that's all laid down, broke. And this spot right here particularly has a lot of tree damage right through here. Which could be a coincidence, be storm damage, but it just so happens that we're standing pretty much directly behind the leaning tree where I recorded those 3 figures that day. Yeah. If I look hard enough through these woods up here, I'll probably pick it out.
I think it's right there.
Yeah.
See that tree right there that's coming up, the biggest one? I think that's part of the several tree conglomerate right there.
Right around in there. And like I said, we're real close proximity to that leaning tree, so I know that we come through this area.
Yeah.
I've also got a game camera video that I've never released that shows a figure ducking. I mean, within the first half a second of the video as it starts, something ducks down. But it's so far away, all you can see is something ducking down. You can't see what it is, but whatever it is, saw the flash on the camera go off. Because you can see the reflection of the flash like on the tree that's next to where the camera was mounted.
Yeah.
And when the flash goes, you see the flash still going off when it starts recording that video. And as soon, it's within the first half second of the video, it ducks down. But it's kind of far away, and it ducks down. Can't see what it is, but whatever it is too intelligent enough to duck.
It's like something grabbing the tree and walking around it and taking off the moss.
Yeah. That could be a possibility.
There's a tree similar on the way up Hazy Mountain.
Yeah.
Where like hundreds of thousands of people have walked past this one tree and grabbed it on their way on down the trail.
Yeah.
And you can see it, it's worn the bark off of it.
We're gonna have to get out of these woods here shortly.
Yeah, man.
Cat Daddy don't stay out here when it starts getting dark. Like I said, I ain't never had no signs of aggression, but I ain't gonna sit there. Right there's that leaning tree. Like I said, I knew it was right over here by it. It's hard to tell by a map. Right there. Right there it is. So it's right there and out through there. And that's where we saw the 3 adults that day. And like I said, that's right over there where the trees were broke. That's where the leaning tree is right there. That shows how close that is. Of course, we got all kinds of stuff broke right there. Yeah. Been broke for a minute. Can't say it all Bigfoot, but look at all that stuff up here that broke off. Bam, 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 bam. All that stuff up here broke off. I don't know if you can look around here, there's just so much stuff broke off at the top. Gotta be a handful of it storm damage, but some of this stuff is kind of isolated behind larger trees, and it shouldn't have been the stuff that caused the damage, but who really knows? I've seen a lot more significant stuff than broke trees. I can come out here and talk about broke trees all day long, but really, considering some of the stuff that I see in my own 2 eyes, I wouldn't even click on a video about some trees and shit, hardly. Because I've seen stuff a hell of a lot more significant than some broke trees. But it's part of that puzzle when you're trying to figure out, I don't know, I can't figure out what it means. You ain't never gonna get no handbook that comes along with an encounter, I guess. But
yeah, it's been fucking cut off with a fucking lopper.
No, ain't nothing. Man, I tell
I
you,
think these things are significant.
dude, until that day that Caitlin had that, started screaming in my mom's backyard, and I heard that limb snap back here, and I come back here, I ain't been back here on this part of the property, period. And I come back here and was recording that day, and I started seeing all this broke stuff back here, and I'm like, man, I can't. Now, when we were putting game cameras out around December the 21st or 20th,
We'll look at the dirt over here.
when we were putting out game cameras around December the 20th or 21st or something like that, adding additional ones, that's when we put the 19 game cameras in. This stuff was not broke like that back then. I need to look for those original video files that Joe and I recorded that day, because the game cameras were recording us as we were installing them, and you can see that there was not all this damage back here back in December. And I ain't been back here since, really. And I come out here, I don't know, back when Caitlin had that freak out that day about 2 months ago, and that's when I realized that all that stuff was broke like that. Of course, you hear it on camera, them snapping all the time, loud breaks, gotta be something. So there it is. Oh well. My red box is made all the big fish to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can show you, but I have to charge. Time to exit stage right, baby. I don't stay in these woods at dark. For people that are new here, my daughter and I was back here at my mom's garden. You gotta have a fence around the garden that's already fenced off, because my daughter gets in here and picks everything. So she was over at that gate right there and was working hard on trying to get that gate open. And just the previous week, week before that, David and I was right back here, and we casted a footprint.
Whereabouts?
It was right back there, straight back, just right there on the other side of that tree line right there. I could throw a rock to hit it if there wasn't no trees in the way. Or if I could throw a rock like Bigfoot does. But anyway, I was walking right over here, looking at the tree line, just seeing if I saw anything. But I had my back turned to my daughter over here messing with that gate. She turned around and screamed. I turned around, she come running towards me, she fell. She got back up, grabbed me around the leg, and she turned right around. We was about right there whenever she caught up with me. And she turned immediately around and started pointing towards these trees back here. She's pointing right back in here. But as soon as she saw that whatever she saw was no longer there, I watched her eyes, and them eyes were standing up and down this tree line right here, back and forth, looking for whatever she saw. And that's when I had my mom watch her, and I got my stuff and went back here. And I heard a loud limb break whenever I was getting my mom to watch my daughter. I'm like telling her what was happening. And I heard a loud limb break happen while her and I were talking. Anyway, I got my gun, I got my stuff, went back there. And I just walked around this general area. I didn't go deep into the woods, but I didn't have to go far. I just walked right back there, and I wasn't no time at all. I found a track. So.
Hey, check it out. There's that one tree moving. No other trees are moving.
What do you see? Show me.
See it?
No, point it out. Point at it so I can see it.
Right there. Look right there.
Yeah, I tell you I'm blind.
Yeah. See how that one tree's moving? And no other tree's moving.
Oh, you sure right, ain't you? Yeah, it's wind now. Yeah, breeze coming in. Okay.
But there for a minute, no other tree was moving.
I hear you. It happens. Let's go get that thermal. And a beer. And one of them shark cages. Reinforced. Tell you what, when the weather comes a little cooler, cutting all this shit down. It's all going.
What?
I'm too fat and too old right now to be out here working in the heat all day doing this stuff. But plus, we had a family that had a lot of storm damage down in Arkansas, and I had my chainsaw loaned out to family down there so they could clear up their storm damage stuff. But I got it back, and I got a good sized tractor, so it's one of the things we're doing as soon as the weather breaks again. Coming here cutting all this stuff out. Clearing it out. So there won't be no more leaning tree when I get done. Somebody wrapping off gunfire. As soon as it cools down, I'm clearing all this stuff out.